This is Tenable Cyberwatch with Jaira Michael. Cyber news you can use.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today on Tenable Cyberwatch, cyber news you can use. I'm your host, Jaira Michael. Today is Monday, August 7th, and here's what's happening in cyber. Today we're talking all about the new cybersecurity rules approved by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And next, MITRE released its annual list of the 25 most dangerous software weaknesses. Plus, cloud adoption by financial institutions continues to increase, what one study shows. Tenable Cyberwatch starts right now.
You're watching Tenable Cyberwatch with Jaira Michael.
And the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission adopted new rules requiring publicly traded companies to disclose material information about their cybersecurity incidents, risk management, strategy, and governance. Their goal, to make cybersecurity disclosures more consistent, comparable, and useful, which will benefit companies, their investors, and the markets. Some of the rules specifics include companies must disclose any cyber incident they deem to be material. The disclosures will be due 4 business days after a company determines an incident is material. Annually, companies will have to detail how they assess, identify, and manage material risk from cyber threats. And companies will have to describe their board oversight of cyber risk as well as management's role and expertise in assessing and managing material risk from cybersecurity threats. The new rules go into effect 30 days after they're published on the Federal Register. And MITRE released its annual list of the 25 most dangerous software weaknesses. According to MITRE, these weaknesses lead to serious vulnerabilities in software, as an attacker can often exploit these vulnerabilities to take control of an affected system, steal data, or prevent applications from working. The top 5 on the list are out-of-bound write, cross-site scripting, SQL injection, use after free, and OS command injection. And financial organizations are jumping into cloud computing waters with both feet. That's a key takeaway from the Cloud Security Alliance's State of Financial Services in Cloud report. The report is based on interviews with dozens of CISOs, chief risk officers, and other security leaders at financial services organizations. When asked to identify their main obstacles for deploying more sensitive cloud workloads, respondents ranked data privacy rules at the top, followed by compliance requirements and technical security control gaps. More findings from the report include 98% of respondents said their organization uses some form of cloud computing. That's up from 91% in 2020. Organizations using the cloud for most of their business-critical workloads spiked to 32% from 17% in 2020. 84% of respondents have regulated data within their cloud architecture, up from 73%. And Zero Trust ranked as the number 1 topic of interest for respondents. And well, that rounds up our cybersecurity snapshot for the week of August 7th. For more insights and details from the snapshot, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can visit us online at Tenable.com. See you all next week for more cyber news you can use. I'm Jaira Michael. Thank you for tuning in, and from all of us here at Tenable, have a fantastic week.
This is Tenable Cyberwatch, Mondays at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Hey you, yes you, come join me in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada at Black Hat USA 2023 at booth 1632, where I'll be hosting CyberFeud. Think Family Feud with a cybersecurity twist. Come test your wits against some of the best in the industry and compete to win a prize. If you win, you could win an Apple HomePod Mini as well as exclusive bragging rights as CyberFeud champ. And well, if you lose, no one has to know, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Survey says I'll see you there.
Kevin, you're new. Floor is yours.
I've been a hacker since I was 8 years old.
I just used to be able to steal anything I wanted, anywhere, anytime. Since Tenable 1, I can't even get a payroll sheet.
Oh, and how does that make you feel?
It makes me want to cry.
Well, you know, they patched that years ago, as we all know, so.
It's like they know what I'm gonna do before I do it.
Psychic, stupid, do-it-all platform.
I'm never touching a computer again.
Just breathe, all right?